welcome back. So today we have Losi back on the bench. I had broken a front hub. Here's the part number, LOS 254005. And Losi fashion, when you have to buy one or a set of front hubs, they give you all the hubs all the way around. So I should have the rear hub in this bag. It's just what Losi does. Whenever you break something, you got to buy pretty much everything for the RC. And that's what makes Losi really expensive to run, because you have to run everything. So we're going to pop this apart, take a look. And that doesn't fit. Here we go. Hopefully I can bust this loose by hand. These Proline tires, they need the really thin socket to get them loose. So I ended up using this one. Can't remember what it came with, but so there we go. These Proline tires are really heavy, and that's probably what caused the breakage, was having the heavy tires on there. But any softer tires, they tend to break anyway, bust the tires off the bead. So we got our axle out, and it ripped the boot, so I'm gonna have to order some boots eventually. But we're going to, for now, get this thing apart and see what all we need. I believe it's just this little hub thing, and I haven't changed one in the rear of a DBXL yet. I have changed the front. So pull the pin. You can see how mangled that thing is, grinding on the floor. Now some people were saying that it could have been broken previously, but remember, we did go through this RC as far as inspecting it for cracks and breakages and that kind of stuff, and we didn't see anything. Now it's possible we did overlook it, but who knows? All I know is it's broken now. So that don't fit either. Pliers it is. So there we go. You can see snapped right where the bearing is at, and I don't know. Not really sure why it snapped, but take that out so we can get the pin out. Slide the hub off. Oh, there's shims in here too. Funny, Traxxas put some, look at all those shims that are down there. Looks like 2 shims on the backside. Bearing feels good. Bearings feel a little dry, so we'll probably throw some oil in them. hit my head on the floor. So here's my little oiling deal. There are little holes, and I just squeeze this little needle thing into those holes just to get some little bit of grease in them. Packing them with grease would probably be better, but I get these little pins at the hobby shop, and I don't know if they're for carpet racers or race buggies, but I use them on my bearings. As long as they stay lubed up. Let's take a look and see what we have in this bag. So I believe one of these are the rear. I don't know if they're the same right and left, but we'll take a look and find out. So yeah, I mean, it looks the same. Now the part I threw oil on, I'm going to put inward so it doesn't attract dirt. Slip this in. Now I will order up some aluminum rear hubs to have them on hand. But this will get me going for now. Get the RC back on the road. Did order up some Masher X's. Hopefully the lighter weight wheels will work better. Now we're going to get our axle in. I always check my inventory before I order parts because I never know what I have. Because with, like I said, with Losi, you end up buying a whole kit of everything. Make sure that that thing's centered. Since I drove on it. Make sure we have no binding, and that's it. Put our extra parts back in our parts bin. And then we're back up and running with the Losi. No downtime. So, like I said, these parts aren't cheap, but when you end up breaking something, you end up buying like the links. I broke an outer link, and I ended up buying the links for the whole RC. And I've been using them every time I bust an end link. I just take them off the rods that Losi sent me because they seem to all be the same. And I've been replacing them between all my different Losis. Not the one, this is the one. And I do check these centers all the time because the center hub thing comes loose. Not like it really matters, because the wheel holds the pin on anyway, but you don't want to lose the little grub screw, so it's best to check them every now and then. Just throw your bit in there and check it out. So I'm gonna get this thing charged up. We're gonna take it back out. But there we go, changing out the hub, another stock one, and we'll order up some aluminum ones. Like I said, I ordered a set of aluminum front ones from Hot Racing, but the steering link on that front hub busted off, and Hot Racing doesn't sell those end links anymore because they were a $4 fix. They basically said, they told RC Guy Garage, because he has them too, that they haven't restocked those since they made them, I want to say 5-6 years ago. So it's not like you can get those parts anymore either. But there we go, guys. Went ahead, got the Losi put back together. Easy fix. Just sucks that it ruins the day. And we'll get it back out and see if it busts this side again. If it does, then when the aluminum ones show up, we'll throw the aluminum ones on. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on my next video. All right. We are going to set up some rear camber. I have the batteries installed. Add some preload to the rear. And then for alignments, I use my iPhone. This is called Bubble Level. It's just an app you can get off the App Store. And that's how I set my camber. So what I'll do is I'll choose, see, that's a camber, and down here it shows you the degrees. You see? So I'm going to try to get that as close to 0 as possible. And what I do is I take Game Changer's rubber band and I rubber band my phone so right now we're at 3 degrees cambered. So I'm going to try to get that flatter, and this is the Losi tool. We're going to give it a little bit of camber. So I push down and make sure that I'm at, when you're accelerating, you're gonna get some squat. So you want your arms as level as possible. And then from there you can adjust your camber. So I've got 5 degrees on that. So right there, I got 5 degrees. So we're gonna set the other side to 5 degrees as well. Now normally 3 degrees would be okay, but on a hop, when the RC hops up on jumps, this one's got a lot of travel. So it actually goes positive when I'm braking. Oh, my phone fell out. So this one is at 2 degrees. As you see, when I'm all the way up, it's almost 0. So at my ride height, this one's at 5, or pretty darn close to it. No. No, it's not. It's at 1 degree. There we go. And that's how I'll set my camber. So 0.5 degrees. So there we go. Everything's ready to rip. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video.